Wow, he shows up way better on my camera than what I'm looking at. I might even turn around in different directions. I just gifted it in this little tunnel right back here. You see it? Right in there. The little nest. But look, all this bark right here. That one even has a face in it with holes. Look at it. It's just all laying right next to that. Look at this bark. They lay it out to dry, but it's in the wet stage. See the trees leaning up in the air. Well, look at this. I see secret signs. Look at that sticker right down there. It has a hole in it. There's a hole in it. And look at this. It's right up through the trees. So either a group of people is back here and place things like crazy, but I don't know, with the bark, the signs, that nest, the block. Look at the way this block is going, the way it's all up in the air. This is actually a double parallel, so like, unless somebody knew everything, and a group of them, there's even a water puddle, like a step drop, knew everything, that would happen. Yeah. So, this is, they were whistling back at here, and where I wanted to go was straight, and then all of a sudden, I'm leaning off to the left. A stick placement over the log with another log with another opening. And this is where you can get lost doing stuff like this. You need GPS. And I'm probably having people right now telling me, I wish that snake would bite you, and I wish that Bigfoot would whop you in the head. Well, at this point in time, they're my friends. Whatever these ones are, I can tell they're my friends. There might be some out there that aren't, and I don't know what y'all are doing to stir them up, but it ain't gonna be me. No, sir. So you want to see my sideways Y? I'm standing right here and take a look. Tree up in the air. This one's big Y. Sideways and a Y. Let's see what it just took me to get back to this sideways Y. Take a look at it. Up in the air, a big Y. It's almost 6 feet up in the air. That's unusual. They're usually a little bit lower, 3-4 feet. But 5-6 feet up in the air, that's about my head height. And there's even a couple of white sticks back here. Right here. Dentures. I saw a bunch of signs back there. Somewhat of an X of white sticks. And they were probably doing something. So a lot of times they make it look like a construction zone, and then the logs disappear, just like humans do. So they want to talk about us mimicking things. They are also mimicking things of life. And this is another Y right here. And see, this is all logs, all laid in here. It's okay, wind fell, whatever. But what happens when they're gone? They're eaten. You're seeing pine cones and tunnels and signs of them going underground. Right here is their trail on out, and that's the trail I'm going to take on out. That's what I'm going to do. It looks drier, but I just want to get into this tree right up here and see if there's any faces in it. Right here, see, there's something right there, kind of like the thing I just left them. So I'm going to get into 2 or 3 subtle sign zones besides the Y. I see a bunch of mushrooms. There's some mushroom right there growing on the sides of trees. So that's always a little food source. You and I would eat mushrooms. Oh no, they're great in pasta if you cook them right. And look at this. Something just... So maybe I should have gifted it in there. I missed my gifting spot. Is that a face? I don't know. Close, yeah. I'd have to say pretty close. So again, I don't really know if it's people or what, but just all that looks weird, you know. With the other signs, we have to, the task here is to add them up to determine, you know, if it's people or if it's what you think. I can tell you it's beaten down. So, you know, it could be a group walked through here, a Bigfoot group, and went crazy. But I don't know if they make signs that good covered with moss like this. My voice just echoed too. That's another thing when I do my whistles, is when your voice echoes out here, the echoing like really like can take off. So when I do calls or whistles or anything else, yeah. So what looks like what happened is a long time ago they dug out this creek right here, and there's these little mounds all up and down the side of the creek. I'm stepping, probably walking in the path of Bigfoot right now. It looks like, see, it looks like everything's kind of beaten down. Logs going across. Mosquitoes, bugs. Yeah, you can write it off because I'm in a swampy area, but still, I mean, it's like I see bees and mosquitoes all the time around these things. And this is where I wanted to highlight it off. Right here. Right up here. A couple of signs. And the trail just keeps going. And there's another leaner. See how good it is. Oh, it's good. It's like leaning on nothing with this little looper thing right over it. See it right there. And then the vines. Oh god, the bugs are terrible. Whatever this thing is back here. Take a look at that. Hello! Wow, he shows up way better on my camera than what I'm looking at. I mean, I'm just looking at little spots and I can almost see eyes. Is that cardinal? Is that a cardinal bird and I cannot see it? Yeah, there is a cardinal. It's right next to a bird. It's in there. Why that tree? No! That cardinal. See, they give me warning signs, the cardinals. That's them right there. That's a sign of them. Probably just took off when I did that. And right back in here. And all back in there. And then the leaner. And this beautiful creek. So, just take a look at it. And I'm up on this little hill. So, my name's Damien C. I just went on another adventure and found a bunch of structures that most Bigfooters can. I heard audio clips, and it gave you another sign of their bird activity. Did you know that when the Kingdom of the Apes and I first did my first bird, I heard birds and fish getting eaten, or the smell of fish up on the hilltop? That they actually put that in the Kingdom of the Apes movie, and that was my footage. I'm talked about by a lot of Bigfooters and more than what you would know. But right now I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. I know it's a sign of that even though I'm deep in the creeks. But it's time to go ahead and escape down this beautiful, beautiful Florida landscape. And whatever that big spot was up in there, we thought we saw, we can see if it changed. We can see signs down the creek. We can look all over. But as you can see, when you get out in the woods, you have so many things to look at. You know, it's a 360-degree view times about 1,000 different views, you know. So you have to be careful. But I'm going to get out of here. I think I was successful, even though I might have not seen them. I thought I saw the Sasquatch interesting faces earlier, glowing in the shadows. And I really hope y'all enjoyed my video. I am talked about in movies, talked about by other Bigfooters all the time. I average 85 views, even though I might only have 12 views for 20 videos, I still average 85 views, get 2 subscribers a video, and it's because I keep saying them.